Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. This time we're going to go through Chapter 12, Buzzsaw Falls. Chapter 12 is a really interesting level. It has some interiors and exteriors, and the T.W.I.T coins are kind of well hidden. So T.W.I.T coin number 1 is up here. You need to go through an invisible wall on the left side of the waterfall, and then just jump onto a platform. We're going to skip the first underwater section here by using the red ghost quill. We're just gonna get all of its iterations and then just hop over here to the next exterior section. Follow the green ghost quill's path and then we will hit the next checkpoint. We do need to jump all the way down here on the left for a bomb. We're gonna use this bomb to open the cage that contains T.W.I.T coin number 2. So just wait for the platforms to rise up, jump back towards the checkpoint. I recommend not hitting this checkpoint again because then you will lose the bomb if you die. So just keep coming over here. There is a turret that is shooting 3 fireballs at a time, so you want to avoid those, as well as the 2 mimic enemies that mimic your jumps. Hit this checkpoint, blast open the cage, and get T.W.I.T coin number 2. And now it's time to head towards an interior section. So we're gonna jump up here using this frog enemy thing. There's nothing up here though. I thought there might have been like a T.W.I.T coin or a ghost quill, but there's not. So we're gonna head underwater here. And this is where the buzzsaws are, aptly named for the level. These guys, there's buzzsaws on 3 sides. So what you want to do is you want to swim alongside the sides that don't have buzzsaws. I know that sounds a little obvious, but that's just what you want to do. You gotta be careful though, because they can they can kill you just by pinching you between a wall, but the buzzsaws can also deal damage to you. But the hitbox on them is a little weird, because as you saw there before, it just sort of like nudged me back to where I was, so just make sure you move through them when there's plenty of room. So there's a purple ghost quill up here. We're gonna hit it, and then we're just gonna grab everything it drops. We're already off to a great start. We have 250 quills, and we're like a third of the way through the level. So there's quite a lot in this level, which is great. Just wait for these buzzsaw triangles or tetramino things to push you along the correct path. Wait for this section here. This is the easiest one to navigate around. Okay, there's a Laylee bell there in case you need. And then right here, all we're going to do is we're just going to jump from platform to platform. And then we are going to go through that door and into the level's first interior section. Once inside, we are going to accidentally head back outside. For some reason, this door doesn't lock. It's one of the few that I have ever seen not lock once you get inside, but that's the way it is. So once inside, we're going to hit this checkpoint, and now we're going to be introduced to sort of the crux of the rest of this level, and it's 3 folding platforms or collapsing platforms moving on some sort of conveyor belt or piston system. So you want to move from one to the next without falling down, and you want to use you basically want to use the platforms in a certain pattern to where when you collapse the last one, the first one comes back, so you always have a platform to stand on. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to stand on the first one, we're going to go to the second one, then we're going to do the third one, the first one comes back, and we're going to do a rolling jump to get T.W.I.T coin number 3, jump into this cannon, and then we are safely on this platform over here. So we're going to let this set of platforms come out of its spawn point, and then we're going to jump on the first one, jump on the second one, jump on the third one, and then we're out of there. Alright, so now we are introduced to platforms with buzzsaws around them. We will see much more of those in a little bit. We're just going to keep moving along here. There's a piece of fruit over here that we're going to grab, along with a crown quill worth 10 quills. Alright, so grab that and just keep on moving. We're going to wait for this platform to spawn fully and move a little ways away, so we have plenty of time with it. Great, now we're going to hit this checkpoint and move on through. Now we have buzzsaws falling, along with all these platforms here that will collapse. You can see the shadow of the buzzsaws before they fall all the way down. So just keep that in mind. This is probably one of the harder sections here because the buzzsaws are not falling in any pattern. I think it's random at least. I haven't spent a ton of time here, but it does feel random. But once you move all the way up, you can go through this door. And we're back outside for a little bit. Come over here. Bounce on this frog for another piece of fruit, which basically is used to just crush that box. We can chase after this gold ghost quill here, get his extra feathers. And back here are 2 more ground quills worth 20. Or they're each worth 10, total of 20. And we're gonna hit this checkpoint. I'm gonna buddy slam on this trap door here and then grab the bomb. Wait for the gyrocopter enemies to move away from you so you're safe. And now as you proceed through this section, parts of the pillars are going to collapse. So it's very important that you got that bomb because you can't go back. So once you have the bomb, you want to shoot it at the cage right there. And then you're going to get T.W.I.T coin number 4. And T.W.I.T coin number 5 is very close to the end of the level. So for the rest of this level, it's just a lot of platforming and avoiding enemies. There's a Laylee bell down here in case you need. I want to narrowly avoid these octopus enemies. Jump back out and hit the checkpoint. And from here, we're going to just go along this waterfall. And there are extra quills up here, along with a crown quill. And we're going to slide down this this path here. Make sure to avoid all the buzzsaws, obviously. Hit this green ghost quill, follow its path along, and this is going to lead us directly into the final T.W.I.T coin. Sorry, right here. That's T.W.I.T coin number 5, and that's it. All right, so there's a box with some quills down there if you want, but I don't really need it. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new videos go live. If you like this content a whole lot, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow on Twitter and on Twitch. And as always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.